You know, it is never too early to start thinking about the weekend, especially when it's a 3-day weekend that is coming up.
That's because this is the unofficial kickoff to summer, and it's also the time that a lot of families are looking to head out to the woods for camping and cookouts. Some of you have wondered, what are the fire restrictions here in New Mexico? So you ask, we answer. Here's News 13's David Romero.
This is the last thing anyone wants to see. The forest going up in flames, all from a careless mistake. And the conditions are prime.
Right now we still look pretty dry across much of New Mexico. Dry and windy weather is typical for early summer, and that looks to continue through June.
Unfortunately, the bad timing of those conditions coincides with the time when many of us would like to be out and enjoying the forests. But don't worry, you may be in luck this weekend.
Right now we don't have any restrictions on public lands around New Mexico for the most part. At some New Mexico state parks, there may be some restrictions on campfires versus grilling, and so we recommend folks check ahead of time.
You can do that online at sites such as the New Mexico Fire Information website. If you do go out this weekend, you should treat your time in the forest as if there were restrictions on campfires and grilling. This is a crucial time to make sure even the smallest situations are avoided. For example, it was exhaust from an ATV that started the track fire near Raton last June and burned over 27,000 acres.
If you need to pull over into a developed area that doesn't have any tall grass or weeds.
Careful solutions like that could help ensure that forests can be enjoyed all summer long.
The small, simple, common sense things, that's what we need folks to remember as they're heading out this weekend.
David Romero, KRQE News 13.
And particularly with the weather Kristen is talking about today, red flag warning for literally about 90% of the state. Be especially careful.
Yeah, it's always good to be reminded of what the restrictions are and stuff like that.
Absolutely. You can be in big trouble if you break them.